Good morning or afternoon. Imagine a child born today walking through a green forest, hearing birds sing, seeing clean rivers, and watching families collect food and medicinal plants from nature. The air feels fresh, the land feels alive, and the forest support everyday life. Now, imagine that same child at the age of 20 standing in a dry area where the forest once existed, surrounded only by tree stumps, dust, and silence. This future is not something we cannot change. It is the result of the choices we make today. My name is Gilbert Siregar, a third year student in the English Education Department. Student number is 222-324-0034. And I would like to talk about managing deforestation and how Indonesia can protect its forests for future generations. Deforestation in Indonesia does not happen without reasons. It is mainly caused by agricultural expansion, logging activities, mining, and large development projects such as road and settlements. These activities often happen because of economic pressure, high demand for nature resources, and weak land use planning. In many cases, forests are seen only as land to be cleared, not as ecosystems that must be protected. As a result, Indonesia faces serious environmental problems. Wildlife loses its habitat, carbon emission increase, and climate change become worse. Forest destruction also leads to flood, landslide, and droughts, which directly affect people's daily life. Indigenous and local communities who depend on forests for food, water, and culture are often the most affected. This shows that deforestation is not only an environmental issue, but also a social and economic problem. Because of this impact, action must be taken by all parts of society. The responsibility does not belong to one group alone. The government must create clear policies and enforce laws strictly to prevent illegal deforestation. Companies must stop harmful practice and commit to sustainable production. Local communities need to be involved and supported, not ignored, because they understand their land better than anyone else. Citizens also have an important role by being more aware of what they consume and support. Action must be taken now, not later, and across all regions of Indonesia, from Sumatra and Kalimantan to Sulawesi and Papua. Forests are extremely important because they store carbon, protect water sources, maintain biodiversity, and support millions of people's livelihood. To protect them, Indonesia needs stronger law enforcement, better land management, community-based forest protection, and sustainable practices such as agroforestry and environmentally friendly farming. So, because of that, in addition to a policy and community action, technology and education play an important role in managing deforestation. Satellite monitoring and digital mapping can help detect illegal forest clearing quickly, making enforcement more effective. Scientific research also helps us understand how to restore damaged forests properly. Using native plants and sustainable methods, education is equally important, especially for young people. When students learn about environmental protection, they become more responsible and aware citizens in the future. International cooperation also supports Indonesian effort through funding, knowledge sharing, and climate programs. However, this cooperation must respect local communities and avoid solutions that do not fit Indonesian social and cultural conditions. In conclusion, protecting Indonesia's forests for future generations requires long-term commitment and cooperation. It is not only the responsibility of the government, but a shared duty of companies, communities, educators, and citizens. If Indonesia manages deforestation wisely, forests can continue to support life, culture, and economic growth by acting today. We can ensure that future generations will still walk through green forests, breathe clean air, and depend on nature for a better life. Thank you.